Good afternoon, everybody. Derek Connors here, live at Taunton Bay Soap Company. I was going down reading see what I could find on some of the latest updates on Kratom on the World Wide Web, and I come across this the effects of Kratom drug abuse, and it's put on by Narconon.org. Kind of shocked about this, to be honest with you. Well, not really, but. So I was thinking I'm going to give them a call and see what they have to say, what they would have to say to people calling to complain about addiction with Kratom. I'm just curious to see. Yeah, let's see what happens here. All right, so the number.
We would like your opinion in a quick 3-question survey.
Oh, really?
Select callers will receive a free Caribbean cruise for 2 for helping us.
What?
Let's begin. Are you or someone in your household 50 years or older? Press 1 for yes. 2 for
I'm
no.
confused. I thought this was a site to get help with narcotics, and they're trying to send you on a free Caribbean cruise.
Are you or someone in your household 50 years or older? Press 1 for yes. 2 for no. If you are 21 years or older, press 1. If you are under 21, press 2. If you would like to take a vacation in the next year, press 1. If not, press 2.
Of course I would.
If you enjoy vacations with the whole family, press 1.
Just get over this.
Romantic getaways, press 2.
I prefer to not have to send this out.
When choosing your ideal
I'm about ready to hang up.
getting the best deal important in making your selection. Press 1 for yes and 2 for no.
I'm glad I'm not suffering from drug addiction.
Thank you. As a reward for completing our survey, you've earned a free Caribbean cruise for 2. You are only responsible for nominal port fees of $65 per person. Enjoy your vacation. To accept your cruise, please press 1 now. Thank you. As a reward for completing our survey, you've earned a free Caribbean cruise for 2. You are only responsible for nominal port fees of $65 per person. Enjoy your vacation. To accept your cruise, please press 1 now.
They don't give you...
Decline. Press 2 now. Thank you for your help with our survey.
It hung up on me. Are you for real? Maybe I dialed 1-800 by mistake. I don't know.
Narconon Helpline, this is Desiree. How can I help you?
Hi, Desiree. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Listen, I was reading over your website here, the narconon.org, and I stumbled upon something called Kratom. Can you explain that to me a little bit?
What Kratom is?
Yeah, well, I know what Kratom is, but I guess I'm kind of confused as why Narconon would be offering help for Kratom.
Okay. Do you are you looking for help for yourself or for somebody you know?
If I was, I'm kind of curious as to what kind of help they would offer. I'm kind of curious as to why it's on the Narconon website.
Because Kratom is addictive mean, we've had so many people call in because they're addicted to Kratom, and that's, and they absolutely want to get off of it. And we are an all-natural drug rehab facility, and we actually get people off of drugs, like thousands of people off of drugs.
How do you get people off from drugs? You said you use all natural. Isn't Kratom all natural?
No.
Kratom's not all natural?
I mean, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes, sure.
Do you need rehab?
No. I did rehab probably about 15 years ago.
Okay.
And I was a member of Narconon, and I'm aware of all that. I'm just really confused as why you guys are promoting a natural substance that hasn't had absolutely any deaths related to it at all. I'm kind of curious as to the which way Narconon is going. Are you guys promoting now? I thought part of Narconon was you didn't promote.
What? I'm sorry. We're not promoting Kratom. We're going over the actual, what Kratom actually does and the side effects. It's not like we're promoting it to use it. We don't use Kratom. No,
I'm not saying you're promoting Kratom. I'm saying that you're promoting the Narconon website. It has actual SEO on it, and it has SEO saying that Kratom is bad. But I'm curious as to what proof other than internet web searches or I'm just curious where you get your information from on what you're going to be helping people with. Do you offer services for caffeine too?
Sir, I'm not totally understanding why you're calling.
Well, because this whole...
Are you calling to heckle us about it, or are you calling to...
I'm curious to see where you guys say you can help somebody out with Kratom addiction. I'm curious as to what tools you have to help somebody out with Kratom addiction, and what, maybe...
It's the same as the Narconon program. If you want to go onto the website and actually see how we get people off, there's a video on there. When you go onto the front page and you scroll down, there's a video at the bottom, and that shows you exactly how we get people off of drugs.
And you actually have some success stories of people coming off from Kratom?
Yeah, you can go to our testimony. Well, I don't know if it's the testimonials are there on Kratom. You can go and see a bunch of testimonials from people who've gotten off of. We have helped people get off of Kratom before, and we've had people go onto our program who have been on Kratom. And we do have people who call in about the effects of Kratom, like addicts themselves that have definitely called in because they want to get off. I mean, I've even just been talking to somebody this morning about the reactions that they've been having and how they actually want to get off of Kratom because they're super addicted to it. I mean, the only I can give you is just what I've had people call in on.
Right.
And that's the experience that we've had, is people have been calling in on this and talking about their own personal addiction. So
high school.
But if you want to go onto our website, and you can actually shows how we actually help people with coming off of addiction, it's there, and that's the only program that we use. That's the only method that we use.
When they call you, do you send them to facilities, or?
I mean, did you look at our website to see what our program is? Because it's Narconon is what we do. That's the program that we do.
Yeah, I'll have to bring it back up. I started watching the videos there, but it popped up real loud, so I had to exit out real quick.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, just go ahead and watch it.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. I mean, I understand you guys probably, go completely upon abstinence of all substances. Is that correct?
Yeah. I would definitely like to send talk. I'm holding a reception, and I have to actually answer calls for people who are needing addiction treatment. So, so if you want to go onto our website, I can send you some links if you want. If you have an email address, I'll send you some links on the program or just go onto our website, you can absolutely look at it.
Okay, great. That sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
calling.
much. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Well, that was interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to say about all that. I've been using Kratom for 5 years. I've used Kratom for my chronic back pain, my chronic issues. It's just that was kind of a surprising phone call to know that people are calling in complaining about Kratom addiction. If there's anybody out there that is thinking they're addicted to Kratom or having issues with it, feel free to shoot me a line. I'm not saying Kratom doesn't have, the potential to use it a little much, but I mean, it's like coffee, it's from the same family as the coffee. If you can't drink coffee responsibly, then you probably shouldn't take Kratom responsibly. If you can't drink Mountain Dew responsibly, you probably shouldn't take Kratom. It's the whole war on drugs has just really got me crazy. You see what it says right up there? Don't let us suffer. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I saw that Narconon thing this morning, just a little while ago, and it really pissed me off. But I understand everybody's got their issues and everybody needs help sometimes. I was just trying to find out what exactly they're doing with some of this information. I probably went about it the wrong way. I don't know, but with everything that's going on with the government these days, I just feel that these people trying to monopolize on what media is saying Kratom is really boiling my pot. It's making me quite upset. Geez, I don't know what else to do here. I was gonna go on and tell her that I've been involved with Kratom for 5 years, and I use it to help me out with my addictions that I haven't had any issues with since. And on the website it said that Kratom, once you start using it, you need to use more and more and more and more and more. I find that completely not true at all. When I was doing opiates and heroin and stuff like that, that's when I used to chase more and more and more and more. My dose hasn't changed much in almost 5 years. I take about 3.5, 4 grams, 3 or 4 times a day. On really bad days, I may take maybe 5 grams. But everybody's different. You do see some of these people up there taking 14 grams. And if you jump off for 14 grams, you're going to probably not feel well. There was a fella in the shop this morning when I went downstairs that was wanting to come off Kratom. He had come off opiates and he was on Kratom, and he wanted to wean off it. And he came in, and we told him, you wean down, take some stem and vein. Once you get down to a certain point, I mean, you don't have to. A lot of people just jump right off, but everybody's different. But Kratom isn't going to give you the same withdrawals or exactly the same withdrawals as heroin or opiates. In my opinion, if you say that you're getting as sick as you were on heroin and opiates, you probably weren't really doing a lot of heroin or opiates, and you're just screaming for attention. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to know everything. I go from my experience and the thousands of other people that I talk to on a weekly, daily, monthly, yearly basis about Kratom. I don't know. Probably gonna make some people pissed off with this video. I'm sorry if I do. If I don't, cool. If not, I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll have more like it to come. Peace. Narconon.